Have you ever wondered what makes a good kid go bad? If not, maybe it's time you found out. I cannot say how all good kids go bad, but for Alec Meredith, it's because of a green-skinned creature dressed in black called the Grundel. One night, Alex starts to complain about all the rules he has to follow, including going to bed at a certain time. Sensing how he feels, the Grundel shows up to his window and offers to be his friend. All he wants in return is to be let in. The boy does this, both figuratively and literally. Personally, I'd never let a guy who looked like a mutated frog dressed in black in my room, no matter what he has to offer. The Grundel gets Alec to do all sorts of bad things. First he gets him to steal a wallet on the bus, and then he tampers with the Ghostbusters proton packs during a demonstration at his school, causing them to lose control and damage the auditorium. Peter has the right idea. Conclude the demonstration and leave ASAP. Alec's relationship with the Grundel doesn't go unnoticed. Lee, his brother, saw him talk to the creature and informs the Ghostbusters what he saw. They go back to the firehouse and Egon looks through a book to discover that the Grundel has been controlling Alec. While the guys are determined to stop the creature, there's one small problem. The goal of a Grundel isn't just to make the kid misbehave. It wants to turn the kid into a Grundel. You see, the more the kid misbehaves, the more he starts to look like a Grundel. Then the kid becomes a Grundel, and the process starts all over. Alec is already starting to look like his new best friend, and if the Ghostbusters try to zap him, they hurt the kid too. It's up to Peter to try to convince Alec to reject the Grundel before it's too late. The interesting thing about the Grundel is that he is the only spook featured on the real Ghostbusters to be in a full episode of Extreme Ghostbusters, showing that the cycle is still going. Like the Boogeyman, the Grundel is associated with kids. If I had to pick between the two as to who is worse, I'd pick the Grundel. After all, the Boogeyman's only interest is in scaring kids. The Grundel, on the other hand, wants to corrupt kids and to make them more like him. Not to mention, I don't like the way he said fresh, pure. In my previous video, I compared Gash to Fagin from Oliver Twist. I'd say that the Grundel is even more like him, since he is involved with kids. You know what's really scary? There are people like him in the world.